Me and little Jack are gonna go on an adventure today to maple syrup in the park at the Terra Cotta Conservation Area, and it's gonna be great. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah, and we're on a scavenger hunt, so we gotta go.
So there's 13 full moons over the course of a year, and if you look closely, there's actually 13 scales or scutes on the turtle shell. So right now we'd be in maple moon. This is a sugar maple tree. You can see that we've tapped this one. But how you would identify a sugar maple tree is from the gray bark, as well as these kind of deep ridges. So when they get older, they tend to grow wrinkly like we do. So the sap would collect in here, and then you would transfer it into a pot, like a clay pot, where it would boil and boil and boil over the course of a day. And if you hadn't gotten it to the point that you wanted, you could put it overnight in a hollowed out log like this, and then overnight, because it would freeze, the water on top would transform into ice, which you could chip away, and that would leave you with the remaining liquid that was much more concentrated, that sugary bit. You could put it back into your clay pot, and that just made that boiling process much faster for the next day.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
1 cone to 1 beaver pelt. Beaver pelts, they have a water resistant layer to their fur, and they also have a warmth layer. So they make great mittens, great hats. So yeah, maple sugar, beaver pelts, that pretty much sums it up.
This one is actually a fox.
That's a fox. This one looks like it's a coyote.
Yep, that's right.
White-tailed deer.
Yeah.
And a beaver. And a raccoon.
Nice, awesome.
Let's go.
The weather also helps a lot of the invasive species like the spongy moth. We have some larvae over here for the little spongy moth. You can see their little cocoons, and there's a larvae in there. And these guys used to have to migrate down south for the winters because it was way too cold over here. But because our winters are a lot milder, they're able to stay here and just chill. They lay about 500 to 1,000 eggs into the bark of the trees, and each one of these larvae can eat about 1 square meter of leaves. Once they hatch, they go bananas for 40 days, and they eat as many leaves as they can. The last thing that's affecting our maple trees is the extreme weather that comes with global warming. So we can have ice damage, drought, we can have floods, and the extreme winds can break the branches of our trees, again making it so that we can collect the sap because the tree needs it to heal itself and rebuild its branches and its leaves.
We already found 3 stations.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Yeah, 3 stations on our scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the 4th one. Ooh, I think it's candy.
Where the taffy was.
Jack, we got our 4th one. Number 4.
Yeah, we're at number 4.
Yeah. So is that all ice?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Once you put the taffy down, it creates a bit of a divot. Eventually your surface is just all bumpy, so clean it off a little bit, put some water down, and within 5 minutes it refreezes.
So you're just being a human Zamboni right now?
Yes,
right
yes.
Test a small one first, just
Yeah.
to make sure that the taste is okay, quality control.
That's a fun job.
Whoever
Bouncing off the walls by the end of the day.
Jack, this collects the sap. Right here, there's a tap, and it goes into there, but I don't think we're allowed to touch it. Where are you, Jack?
Here.
There he is. 2, please.
Hello, you're back. And 2, I can take those from you there. Thank you. There you are. That one there.
Oh, thank you very
No
much.
worries, enjoy.
It's really cold.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Maple syrup.
Tastes like pancakes? Ooh, we're gonna get pancakes soon.
And this is tap.
This is delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious maple syrup taffy.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
What we got here?
The European settlers were able to learn a lot about the maple syrup making process from the indigenous peoples. But when they came over, they brought with them a new technology. So they had metal and iron. So they were able to make these cast iron pots. They helped boil the sap down a lot quicker. The fathers would be the ones that would go out to the sugar bush and have to tap all of the trees. And they would use something called a bit and brace. And they would stick it to the tree kind of at an upwards angle. And they would drill into the tree and create a hole. And this was a lot of work. Imagine having to tap about 200 trees. It took a lot of good old elbow grease. They would use a metal spile. So the indigenous peoples used wooden ones and those would often break. So being able to use a metal spile made this process a lot easier. They would put the metal spile to the tree, tap, tap, tap it in, and then they could hang a bucket. So this is what our modern day spile and bucket system looks like, and they put these little hats on it just to keep things like twigs out of the way. Once all of their buckets were set up and started to fill up with sap, whose job do you think it was to go and then collect all of those buckets? It was your job, so it was the kids' job. March break was actually invented so that kids could get time off of school to help their families with the maple syrup making process. Luckily enough, they had something called a yoke. And the yoke made this process a lot easier. So it holds 2 buckets at a time and they carry it on their shoulders like this. And it helps them carrying these buckets back to where they were making maple syrup. It would start over here at the first pot. And the sap, right when it comes out of the tree, it's very clear. And that's because it mainly contains water. It's 3% sugar and 97% water. Once we continue to boil down our sap, it starts to turn a nice light brown color. And this here is our finishing pot. And so this pot would be watched by the grandmother because she was the maple making expert. The syrup would get to about 67% sugar. You can see it's a nice dark brown color. Once this was done, it would then be filtered through some cheesecloth, again to just remove some things like twigs, bird poop, insects that have gotten in through this whole process. It takes about 40 of these buckets to make 1 bucket of maple syrup. Just like the indigenous peoples, they would often boil down their maple syrup into maple sugar. So this is just some granular sugar. But they could also form it into mold and stamp it with their family crest. And then they could trade it for things like animal pellets. This is an eastern coyote. And what about this one? They like to live in the ground. Yes, good job. It's a groundhog. And then what about this one? They like to hop around. Yeah? Yes, so it's a rabbit.
We're already
Is that 5?
and we have 5 more left.
All right, let's go hunt. Here's your taffy.
We're so close to 10, right?
Yeah. We got 6 of them so far, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, we're gonna head down to the sugar shack. Come on, dude.
We're at number 7.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
This tool here, it's called a refractometer. Measures how much light passes through whatever material you put on the lens. Put some syrup on the lens here. Close it up. Look through it. And so what I'm seeing is there's a ruler and there's a white line that goes up and then a blue line. So that's your level.
And what is that for testing?
It's testing how much solids are dissolved in the liquid we have here. So
Okay.
it's measuring how much light can pass through.
This is just boiling off the water here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long does it take the whole process?
So a tank of that size, it takes about a full 8-hour day of boiling to get through, to process through that. And ratio is 40 to 1.
Jack, we're at the tool shop.
Great work, my friend.
Did you get 5? Yeah.
I think we missed one.
You want to go over here? Here, let me get you a hole started because they are really hard to start. All right, that should be enough. There you go. So you're gonna push with that hand, and yeah, nice big spins. There you go. So this is called a bit and brace. This is what they would have used to make the holes in the tree. If you've been to our settler station, you'll notice mine is shinier. Mine is not an antique, so we can actually use it. Great job.
All right, Jack.
All right, you're all good, my dude. Thank you very much.
We're gonna go to the blacksmith.
In the old days, the main thing people used was charcoal. I would put a bit of coal on top of it. It's like a lid on a frying pan, and it makes it get a lot hotter, a lot faster. It should be red hot. That's good.
What is it you're making?
It's gonna be a little hockey stick.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
See? Very nice. Whoa. Careful.
We're having so much fun, we're missing out.
Keep going, Steve.
One more, Jack. Oh no. Whoa, are you okay? You okay?
I'm still okay though.
All right, dust yourself off and keep walking. Yes, my boy.
That gave me a surprise.
We gotta follow the orange feathers to the
go.
last.
The step. There's
Punch.
another orange feather. There's another orange feather.
Found our 10th. Here you go, Jack. Our last one. All right, we're heading towards the place where we're gonna get our special scavenger hunt prize. What do you think it could be, Jack?
Why get pancakes?
Pancakes?
Yeah.
That would be a good surprise. I love pancakes. Okay, Jack. Give your scavenger card in.
Awesome, thank you. You can have a maple candy or a sticker. A maple candy, good choice.
Oh, very good choice. Thank you.
Of course.
Good scavenger hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, and the garbage.
And the garbage. Thank you for the garbage.
Let's go eat pancakes.
The Pancake House.
Yeah, Pancake House and surprise.
Yeah, Pancake House and surprises. You already had the surprise. It's in your mouth.
Huh?
Candy. Scavenger hunt candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the menu. Jack's gonna get child pancake with bacon. I'm getting the main. 2 pancakes, maple baked beans, glazed pulled pork. How could it go wrong? Oh, baby. Hi there. Beautiful. Jack, yours looks like a happy face. Look,
Yeah,
it's got a happy
like,
face. Yeah.
Happy reason.
Mine looks like a heart attack waiting to happen, and I can't wait to dig into it. Pancake with baked beans.
And
pulled pork
pancake
on
with
top.
happy
I
beans
can't
for
wait.
me.
Much, Nego. Want to do all of it? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's right. gonna pour all this maple syrup all over the pulled pork and the beans. It's gonna be amazing.
Want some butter on yours? I can put on butter. I'm putting on butter on yours.
And butter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely having a heart attack after this. Or at least a food-induced coma.
You can still have butter. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah. Take my Jack. I just finished that meal. There's so much sugar. So much delicious sugar. My God. Here, let's put the ball back. Are you ready?
It fell.
It fell already.
I'm going to try from here now.
All right, that's a better spot. Try again. Don't step on it. Oh, you got one. Another one. Hey, you did it. You got two. All right, put it on.
Uh-oh, it's actually going to fall.
Should I do it? Okay, here we go.
No, it's going to fall.
But if we take this piece out, maybe it won't. Oh, I got it. Your turn, Jack. I can't believe you did it. How did you do that?
We actually finished it playing this.
Oh, we didn't finish. Went away. Okay. Personally, I'm really sad I didn't see the Danga Fall, but at least we came home with some delicious treats for the kids. We cracked open the maple syrup and it was awesome. I highly recommend it. Thanks for sticking to the end. See you next time.